Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. We are going to be practicing basic English. But if you're intermediate or advanced, don't go away because we're not just going to practice some structure, which you need because I've been doing this for over 25 years. I know that even advanced people and intermediate level people have a very difficult time making questions and negatives in English, and that's what we're practicing today. But we're also practicing accent reduction. We're going to practice intonation, which is something that the vast majority of advanced and intermediate students could definitely use help with. All right. Well, let's get started. First, we'll start like we start with every... I forgot to put the days of the week here. Wait, let me just do that very quickly. Monday, Tuesday. So we'll start this the way that we start every one of these classes, which is with a little exercise practicing making questions and answers with the days of the week. But we'll also be practicing intonation and accent as we do this. Sorry. Let me just get this done. Okay. All right. So listen to my question. We're looking at number 1 here. Oh, first let's read number 1. Okay. Yesterday was Wednesday, July 17th. Now, what I mean by intonation is that every phrase or every sentence in English has a focus word. In a typical sentence, this will probably be an adjective or an adverb. We don't have an adjective or adverb here. So let's focus on the days of the week when we say them. That will be our focus point. So we have the day of the week for number 1 is Wednesday. Normal Wednesday, Wednesday. Intonation Wednesday, Wednesday. Wednesday. You just make the accented syllable longer. This is just basic intonation that we're doing, nothing complicated. So let's read the sentence again, but with some intonation. Yesterday was Wednesday, July 17th. Yesterday was Wednesday, July 17th. Now listen to my question. Was yesterday Friday, July 17th? Was yesterday Friday, July 17th? Was yesterday Friday, July 17th? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, yesterday was not. No, yesterday wasn't. No, yesterday wasn't Friday. Intonation. Friday. No, yesterday wasn't Friday, July 17th. Okay. What day was yesterday? What day was yesterday? Yesterday was Wednesday, July 17th. Yesterday was Wednesday, July 17th. And by the way, we're doing this live, so if you have questions, just make sure to ask in the chat. I will be happy to answer your questions. I'm not explaining how to make questions, it's such a basic thing. But if you don't know, ask me, and I will be happy to explain it to you. Okay, let's move on to number 1. Listen to my question. Oh, first let's read it. We have to read it first. This is episode number 13, and I still make mistakes every single time. Okay, let's read it first. Today is Thursday, July 18th. Now every phrase, every sentence has at least one focus word. Usually it's an adverb or an adjective. We don't have that here, so we will focus on the day of the week. Normal Thursday. Thursday, focus Thursday. Thursday. You just make the you make the accented syllable longer. That's all. It doesn't have to be louder. It doesn't have to be a different pitch. It just at least has to be longer. Thursday. Today's Thursday, July 18th. Okay, now listen to my question. Is today Sunday, July 18th? Is today Sunday, July 18th? Is today Sunday, July 18th? Intonation. How will you answer no to that question? No. No, today is not. No, today is not. No, today isn't. No, today isn't. Sunday, July 18th. Okay, what day is today? What day is today? Today is Thursday, July 18th. Thursday. You just make the accented syllable longer. Thursday. Today's Thursday, July 18th. All right, let's move on to number 3. First, let's read the sentence. Tomorrow will be Friday, July 19th. Okay, now remember, we need to have a focus word, at least one. Let's use the day of the week. So we have normal Friday, Friday, intonation Friday, Friday, Friday. You can make the R longer here. Friday, Friday. Let's say the sentence with intonation. Tomorrow will be Friday, July 19th. Normal Friday, Friday. Intonation Friday, Friday, Friday. You could make the F longer too. Friday. It's up to you. How do you want to do it? Okay, tomorrow will be Friday, July 19th. Now listen to my question. Will tomorrow be Monday? Will tomorrow be Monday, July 19th? Will tomorrow be Monday, July 19th? How will you answer no to that question? No. Tomorrow will not be. Tomorrow won't be. Tomorrow won't be Friday. Friday, intonation. Tomorrow won't be Friday, July 19th. What day will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will be Friday. Did I say Friday? Tomorrow will be Friday, July 19th. Okay, now let's return to number 1. And I want you to ask me, how about we'll put Sunday, we'll put Saturday here. So we'll put Saturday here. You ask me, yesterday, Saturday, how will you make that question? You have to use the question form. Yesterday was. That's the statement form. Question form. Was yesterday? That's the question form. Question form. Was yesterday Saturday, July 17th? Intonation. Was yesterday Saturday, July 17th? Was yesterday Saturday, July 17th? No. No, yesterday wasn't. No, yesterday wasn't Saturday, July 17th. How do you make a what day question? What day yesterday? What day yesterday? What? We have the statement form, yesterday was. Yesterday was. Question form, was yesterday. What day? What day was yesterday? What day was yesterday? And the answer is yesterday was Wednesday. Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday, July 17th. Okay, now you ask me, let's do number 2. You ask me, today Friday? How will you do that? How will you make that question? Hey, today Friday? You have to use the question form, statement form. Today is. Question form, is today. Is today Friday? Question form. Is today Friday? Is today Friday, July 8th? Is today Friday, July 18th? No. No, today is not. No, today is not. No, today isn't. No, today isn't Friday, July 17th. How will you make a what day question? What day today? What day today? You have to use the question form. Statement form, today is. Question form, is today. Is today. Is today Friday, July 18th? What day is today? What day is today? Today is Thursday, July 18th. Don't forget to focus on the word Thursday. Today is Thursday, July 18th. That's intonation. That's the music of English. If you can manage that, then you can eliminate your accent. If you try hard enough. That would take some work. Okay, let's look at number 3. How will you ask me? Ask me tomorrow. Let's put this here. Ask me tomorrow Wednesday? Tomorrow Wednesday? How will you make that question? Tomorrow Wednesday? How do you ask that question? You have to use the question form. Statement form. Tomorrow will be. Question form. Will tomorrow be? Will tomorrow be Wednesday? Will tomorrow be Wednesday, July 19th? Wednesday. Intonation. Will tomorrow be Wednesday, July 19th? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, tomorrow will not. No, tomorrow won't. No, tomorrow won't be Wednesday, July 19th. How will you make a what day tomorrow be question? How do you do that? What day tomorrow be? You have to use the question form. Statement form. Tomorrow will be. Question form. Will tomorrow be? What day will tomorrow be? What day will tomorrow be? Tomorrow will be Friday, July 17th. Okay. Now let's practice making questions and answers with do verbs. Okay, we're going to practice making questions and answers with do verbs in the simple past. And we're also going to be practicing intonation. So now in these sentences, we have adjectives and adverbs. And in a typical sentence, that would be a good place to focus. You can focus on any word you want, but let's just practice basic intonation, neutral intonation, focusing on adverbs and adjectives. First, let's read number 1. She passionately sang the haunting melody at the packed concert hall. Okay, that's too many adjectives. Let's just do one adjective and one adverb. That's too much. Okay, let's try that again. She passionately sang the melody at the packed concert hall. Packed is an adjective which means crowded. Many people. Too many people. That's what packed means. A lot of people. Oh, the subway was packed this morning. That means a lot of people. Too many people. All right, and then we have the adverb passionately. That means with a lot of feeling. Okay, so we have our adverb passionately and we have our adjective packed. Let's practice using intonation with those words. Here's normal passionately. Passionately. Here is focused passionately. 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 Here's regular packed. Packed. Here's focus packed. 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 Passionately. Packed. Now let's read the sentence using intonation. She passionately sang the melody at the packed concert hall. That's difficult to say. She passionately sang the melody at the packed concert hall. Okay. Now, how will you make a yes-no question with that sentence? How do you ask a basic yes-no question? Did she pack? That's the question form. Statement form, she packed. Question form, did she pack? I'm just going to write that here. Okay, and I want you to pay attention to the color. All right, because in our original sentence, not pack, sang, sorry. Did she sing? Pack is also a verb. Okay, now I want you to pay attention to the color of the original sentence. In the original sentence, look at the color. It's green. Sang is green. It's in the simple past. But when we make the question, this is something even very advanced students have a difficult time with this. They always make mistakes. It's very important to practice questions and negatives in English because it's very complicated. So when we make the question, we use the question word do. What color is do? Is it red? Is it green? Is it blue? Is it purple? Is it yellow? It is green. We use the green form for our question here because Sang is green. Did is also green. But then we have to change this. What color is sing? Is sing purple or yellow or red? It's actually yellow. Because when you make a question or a negative in English, the original verb, the verb that goes with do, is always yellow. If you have do and then a verb, the verb is always in the yellow form, and do, in this case, is green. Did she sing? Did she passionately sing? Let's practice our intonation. Let's say it with intonation. Did she passionately sing the melody at the packed concert hall? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, she did not. No, she didn't. No. Let's write it. No, she didn't sing. No, she didn't passionately sing. Now, what color is did? What color should that be? That's green. That's in the simple past. Let's change that. And what color is sing? Sing is yellow. Because when you make a question or a negative with the verb do, the other verb must always be yellow. No, she didn't passionately sing at the packed concert hall. How would you make a where she sing question? Where she sing? You have to use the question form. She sang. That's the statement form. What's the question form? Did she sing? That's the question form. Statement form. She sang. Question form. Did she sing? Where? Where did she sing? Where did she sing? Let's say she sang in the street. So we can say she passionately sang in the street. Maybe we could even say packed street. Too many people. She passionately sang in the packed street. Don't forget your intonation. That is the music of English. That's how you eliminate your accent. Let's move on to number 2. First, let's just read the sentence. They hurriedly ran. They hurriedly packed. Oh no, now we're using pack. Oh gosh. This is getting confusing. They hurriedly packed their heavy bags before the long journey. Oh, let's get rid of hurriedly. That's too many. One adjective and one adverb is enough. Okay. Let's read it again. They packed their heavy bags before the long journey. Can you identify? There are 2 adjectives in this sentence. Can you identify the adjectives? Heavy and long. Let's use these words for our intonation. So we have regular heavy, heavy, and then we have focus heavy, heavy, heavy. Actually, let's do the V, long, heavy, heavy. And also long. Long is an adjective. So let's make that also a focus word. Typical long, long. Focus long, 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 long. Heavy, long. Now let's read the sentence again with intonation. They packed their heavy bags before the long journey. This is the music of English. This is the rhythm of English. This will eliminate your accent. All right. How do you make a yes/no question, a basic question, with this sentence? They packed their heavy bags before their long journey. You have to use the question form. Statement form, they packed. Question form, did they pack? Okay, now let's look at this for a moment. In the original sentence, the verb is green. What color is do in this sentence? Do is green. And what color is pack? Pack is yellow here because if you're making a question or a negative with do, the verb is always yellow. It's always yellow. It's always the simple form. Okay, now let's make our question. Did they pack their heavy bags before the long journey? Don't forget the intonation. Did they pack their heavy bags before the long journey? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, they did not. No, they did not. No, they didn't. No, they didn't pack. Okay, and what color is did in this sentence? Did is green, and what color is yellow? What color is pack? Pack is yellow, because when you're making a verb with the verb to do, the verb is always yellow. The other verb is always yellow. Oh, I'm having trouble talking and copying and pasting at the same time. Okay. No, they didn't pack their heavy bags before the long journey. Let's make a when question. How would you make a when question? Well, you have to use the question form. We have the statement form, they packed. That's the sentence form, the statement form, question form. Did they pack? When? When did they pack? When did they pack? You have to use the question form when you make a when question. When did they pack their heavy bags? Let's say before they moved. So they packed their heavy bags before they moved. Okay. All right, let's move on to number 3. First, let's just read the sentence. I want to lower this down so everything is on the same page. Okay, let's just read the sentence first, which is, he eagerly read. That's too many adverbs and adjectives. I'm going to delete one here. Okay. He read the fascinating book in the quiet library. Okay, now we want to practice intonation. We want to practice the music of English. So let's identify any adjectives or adverbs. There are 2 adjectives. We have fascinating and quiet. So let's focus on those words. Fascinating, that's normal. Now let's make it focused. Fascinating, fascinating. And then we have regular quiet, quiet, and then we have focus quiet, quiet, quiet. So focus, fascinating, quiet, quiet. Now let's read the sentence with intonation. He read the fascinating book in the quiet library. He read the fascinating book in the quiet library. That is the music of English. This is how you eliminate your accent. How will you make a basic yes-no question with that sentence? We have the statement form, he read, and then we have the question form, did he read? Did he read? Now in the original sentence, what color is red? Red is green. Okay, but in the question, what color is did? Oh no. Did is green. And what color is this? What color is read? That's yellow. It's not purple, it's not red, it's yellow. It's the simple form. So let's put that here. Did he? Did he read? Did he? Did he read? Did he read? Did he read the fascinating book in the quiet library? Did he read the fascinating book in the quiet library? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, he did not. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't read. No, he didn't read the fascinating book in the quiet library. What color is did in that answer? Did is green. And what color is read? Read is yellow. Because when you're making a question or a negative, with the question word do or with the auxiliary do, it's always yellow. The other verb is always yellow. So let's change that. Now let's make a where he read. Where he read fascinating book. How will you make that question? Where he read fascinating book. Oh, things are going weird here. I don't know if this is me making mistakes or the software. That's pretty weird. Okay. How will you make a where he read fascinating book question? You have to use the question form. So we have the statement form, he read, and then we have the question form, did he read? Now let's make a where question. Where did he read? Where did he read? Where did he read the fascinating book? Where did he read the fascinating book? Let's just answer at home. He read the fascinating book at home. Okay. Let's look at number 4. First, let's read the sentence. I think I'm just going to get rid of this adverb. That's too many words to focus on, I think. Okay, let's read the sentence. The cat climbed the old creaky fence. Now, I think you probably know the word old. Creaky is this sound. So you open an old door. That's creaky. So the cat climbed the creaky old fence. Now, we have 2 adjectives together. So let's just focus on the first adjective, okay? So we won't say old creaky. We'll just say old creaky fence. Just focus on one. It's not necessary to focus on too many words. The cat climbed the old creaky fence. This is intonation. This is the music, the sound of English. If you can learn this, you will eliminate your accent. The cat climbed the old creaky fence. All right. How will you make a basic yes/no question with that sentence? You have to use the question form. Statement form, the cat climbed. Question form, did the cat climb? Did the cat climb? Did the cat climb? Did the cat climb the old creaky fence? Okay, and what color is did in our question? Did is green. Simple past. What color is climb? Climb is yellow. Did the cat climb? Did the cat climb the old creaky fence? Did the cat climb the old creaky fence? How would you answer no to that question? No. No, the cat did not. No, the cat didn't climb. No, the cat didn't climb the old creaky fence. No, the cat didn't climb the old creaky fence. What color is didn't? It's green. I just repeat this a million times because I know how many of you have such a problem with this. So I think if I repeat it a million times and make you practice it a million times, you'll stop doing it. No, I don't think. I know, because I've been doing this for 25 years, and I've helped people stop making mistakes doing this. So I can help you too if you're having problems with that. No, the cat didn't climb. No, the cat didn't climb the old creaky fence. Let's make a what the cat climb question. What the cat climb? How would you make that sentence? What the cat climb? You have to use the question form. We have the statement form, the cat climbed, and then we have the question form, did the cat climb what? What did the cat climb? What did the cat climb? Let's say the stairs. And we can still say old creaky. So we can say the cat climbed the old creaky stairs. The cat climbed the old creaky stairs. All right, let's move on to number 5. First, let's read the sentence. And I think I'm just going to... Okay, we just have Let's read the sentence first. She effortlessly lifted the box onto the high shelf. Okay, now we have to practice intonation, so let's find any adverbs or adjectives where we can focus. I see one adverb and one adjective. Effortlessly, that means, oh, it's easy, it's no problem. Effortlessly is an adverb, and high is an adjective. Let's make these our focus words to eliminate our accent, okay? So normal, effortlessly, effortlessly. Focus, effortlessly. Effortlessly, effortlessly. Normal, high, high. Focus, high, high, high. She effortlessly lifted the box onto the high shelf. Say the sentence with intonation. Practice the music of English and eliminate your accent. She effortlessly lifted the box onto the high shelf. Okay, now how will you make a yes-no question with this sentence? How will you ask a basic yes-no question? You have to use the question form. So we have the statement form. She lifted. Question form. Did she lift? Did she lift? Did she lift? Did she effortlessly lift? Did she effortlessly lift? Did she effortlessly lift the box onto the high shelf? Okay, now what color is did? Did is green. So we'll make that green here. What color is lift? Is it red? Is it purple? Is it yellow? It's yellow. When you're making a question or a negative with do, the other verb is always in the yellow form, which is the simple form. That's the simple form. Did she lift? Did she lift the box onto the high floor? Did she effortlessly lift the high box onto the floor? That's the music of English. That's how you eliminate your accent. How will you answer no? No. No, she did not. No, she didn't. No, she didn't lift. Okay, so here's our negative. No, she didn't lift. And what color is didn't? What color is that? Didn't is still green. So let's change did. Let's change that to green. And what color is lift? Lift is yellow, because when you make a question or a negative with the verb do, the other verb is always in the yellow form. It's always in the simple form. See, simple form, yellow. Okay, no, she didn't lift. She didn't effortlessly lift the box onto the high shelf. Let's make a what she lift question. How would you make a what she lift question? You have to use the question form. She lifted. That's the statement form. Question form. Did she lift? What? What did she? What did she lift? What did she lift onto the high shelf? Let's say, I don't know, her cat. She lifted her cat onto the high shelf. Okay, let's try number 6. Now first, let's just, let me readjust this so everything is on the same page. Okay, let's just read the sentence. The artist skillfully drew the detailed portrait in the studio. The artist skillfully drew the detailed portrait in the studio. Okay, now let's practice intonation. Every phrase, every sentence in English has words where you can focus. And in a typical sentence, that should be an adverb or an adjective. It could be any word, but in a normal sentence, in a neutral sentence, it's probably an adverb or an adjective. Can you identify any adjectives or adverbs? We have one adverb, which is skillfully, and then we have one adjective, which is detailed. Let's practice saying those two words with intonation. Regular skillfully, skillfully. Intonation skillfully, skillfully, skillfully. Make the L longer, skillfully. Now let's practice using intonation with the word detailed. Regular detailed, detailed. Focus detailed, detailed, detailed. Now let's read the sentence with intonation. The artist skillfully drew the detailed portrait in the studio. The artist skillfully drew the detailed portrait in the studio. How will you make a basic yes-no question with that sentence? You have to use the question form. Sentence form, statement form, the artist drew. Question form, did the artist draw? Did the artist draw? Let me put this up here. Okay. Now let's look at that for a minute. So we have our statement form, the artist drew, and then we have the question form, did the artist draw? And what color is did in the question? Did is green. And what color is draw? Is it red? Is it purple? Is it yellow? It's yellow. When you're making a question with the verb to do, the other verb is always yellow. When you're making a negative with the verb to do, the other verb is always yellow. Did the artist draw? Did the artist draw? Did the artist skillfully draw the detailed portrait in the studio? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, the artist didn't. No, the artist didn't draw. No, the artist didn't skillfully draw. No, the artist didn't skillfully draw the detailed portrait in the studio. Let's write that. Okay, and what color is did? Did is green. And what color is draw? Draw is yellow. Because when you're making a sentence, when you're making a negative or a question with the verb to do, the other verb is always yellow. Okay. Let's make a where the artist draw. Where the artist draw detailed portrait. How will you make that question? How can you make that question? Where the artist draw? You have to use the question form. We have the sentence form, the artist drew, and then we have the question form, did the artist draw? Where? Where did the artist draw? Where did the artist skillfully draw? Where did the artist skillfully draw the detailed portrait? Now let's say in the street. The artist skillfully drew the detailed portrait in the street. Okay, let's move on to number 7. I'm just going to move this up. Try to fit everything on here. All right. First, let's read number 7. He confidently presented his innovative idea. Oh, that's too many adjectives. Let me get rid of that. All right, let's try again. He confidently presented his innovative idea at the meeting. Okay, now let's practice intonation. Every phrase, every sentence in English has words where you should focus. And in a typical sentence, that should be adjectives and adverbs. Can you identify any adjectives or adverbs in this sentence? We have confidently. Confidently is an adverb. And then we have innovative. Innovative is an adjective. Let's practice focusing on those words. And we have normal confidently, confidently. And then we have focus confidently, confidently, confidently. We have normal innovative, innovative. And then we have focus innovative, innovative, innovative. He confidently presented his innovative idea at the meeting. He confidently presented his innovative idea at the meeting. How will you make a basic yes-no question with that sentence? You have to use the question form. Statement form. He presented. Question form. Did he present? Did he present? Did he present? Did he present? Did he confidently present his innovative idea at the meeting? What color is did? Did is green. What color is present? Present is yellow, because when you're making a question or a negative, I'll say it a million times, the other verb is always yellow if you're making it with do. Did he confidently present? Did he confidently present his innovative idea at the meeting? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, he did not. No, he didn't. No, he didn't present. No, he didn't present. No, he didn't confidently present his innovative idea at the meeting. Present is. No, he didn't confidently present his innovative idea at the meeting. Okay, what color is did in our negative sentence? It's green. What color is present? Present is yellow, because when you make a yes-no, when you make a question or when you make a negative with do, the other verb is always in the yellow form. It's the simple form. Okay. Let's make a what he present question. How will you make a what he present at the meeting? You have to use the question form. We have the statement form, he presented. Then we have the question form, did he present? What? What did he present? What did he present? What did he present at the meeting? Let's say a new idea. Let's answer a new idea. He presented a new idea at the meeting. He confidently presented a new idea at the meeting. Let's focus on confidently and new for intonation to eliminate our accent. He confidently presented a new idea at the meeting. All right. Let's continue. Let's look at number 8. First, let's just read number 8. They cheered for their favorite team at the crowded stadium. Cheer is yay, that's cheering. They cheered for their favorite team at the crowded stadium. Now let's practice intonation. Every phrase, every sentence in English has a special focus word, or 2, or 3, or 4. We're just practicing basic intonation. Let's identify any adverbs or adjectives. I see 2 adjectives. Favorite is an adjective, and crowded is an adjective. Let's focus on these words for intonation to eliminate your accent, okay? So we have favorite, normal favorite, typical favorite, favorite, focus favorite, favorite, favorite. Normal crowded, typical crowded, crowded, focus crowded, 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 crowded. Now let's say the sentence with intonation. They cheered for their favorite team at the crowded stadium. That's the music of English. That's how you eliminate your accent. They cheered for their favorite team at the crowded stadium. Now, how will you make a basic yes-no question with this sentence? We have the statement form. They cheered. Yay, they cheered. Okay, but now let's use the question form. Did they cheer? 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 That's the question form. And what color is did? Did is green. So let's change that to green. What color is cheer? Cheer is in the yellow form, the simple form, because when you make a question or when you make a negative with the verb to do, the other verb is always in the yellow form. Did they cheer? Statement form, they cheered. Question form, did they cheer? Did they cheer for their favorite team at the crowded stadium? That's the music of English. Can you hear it? Did they cheer for their favorite team at the crowded stadium? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, they did not. No, they didn't. No, they didn't cheer. Let's write that. No, they didn't cheer. Okay. And what color is did? Did is green. Did is green. It's simple past. Let's change that. What color is cheer? Cheer is yellow because when you make a question or a negative with the verb to do, the other verb is always yellow. No, they didn't cheer for their favorite team at the crowded stadium. Okay, let's make a where they cheer question. Where? Where did they? Where did they cheer? Where did they cheer for their favorite team? Where did they cheer for their favorite team? Let's say at the bar. They cheered for their favorite team at the bar. Okay, let's move on to number 9. First, let's read the sentence. The children excitedly opened their colorful birthday presents. Okay, that's too many adjectives. I'm getting rid of colorful. We don't want this too complicated. All right. The children the children excitedly opened their birthday presents. Now let's practice intonation. Because every phrase, every sentence in English has at least one word where we can focus. That's usually an adjective or an adverb. So, can you identify any adverbs or adjectives in this sentence? We have one adverb and one adjective. Excitedly is an adverb, and birthday, in this case, is an adjective. Let's make these our focus words. Normal excitedly, excitedly. Focus excitedly, 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 long S. Excitedly. Normal birthday, birthday, focus birthday, 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 excitedly, birthday. This is the music of English. If you can master this, you'll eliminate your accent. Let's say the sentence with intonation. The children excitedly opened their birthday presents. The children excitedly opened their birthday presents. That's the music of English. That's the intonation. That's how you eliminate your accent. Now, let's make a yes-no question with this sentence. How will you ask a basic yes-no question with the sentence? You have to use the question form. Statement form. The children opened. Question form. Did the children open? Did the children open? Did the children open? Did the children open? What color is did? What color is that? Did is green in our question. Did is green. And what color is open? Open is yellow. It's the simple form. Because when you make a question or a negative in English, the other verb is always in the yellow form. It's always in the simple form. Did the children excitedly open their birthday presents? How will you answer no to this question? Tell me no. No. No, they did not. No, they did. No, they did. No, they didn't. We'll put no, they didn't. No, they didn't open. No, they didn't open. And what color is did? No, they didn't open. What color is that? That's green. That's green. No, they didn't open. And what color is open? Open is yellow because when you make a negative or a question with the verb to do, the other verb is always yellow. The simple form. Okay, no, they didn't open. No, they didn't excitedly open their birthday presents. Okay, let's make a what they open question. What they open. How will you do that? How will you make a what they excitedly open question? You have to use the question form. So we have the statement form. The children opened. Then we have the question form. Did the children open? What? What did they open? What did they open? You have to use the question form. What did they open? Let's say they opened, I don't know, what else could they open? They opened the door. This is not very creative. They excitedly opened the door. The children excitedly opened the door. All right. Let's move on. I'm just going to move this so we can see everything here. All right. So let's read one more sentence here. Okay. First, we'll just read it. They silently walked through the dark, eerie forest. Eerie means a little bit, makes you feel nervous, makes you feel scary, makes you feel scared. So they silently walked through the dark, eerie forest. Now let's practice intonation. Let's identify any adverbs or adjectives that we can use to be our focus for the sentence. We have one adverb, silently, and then we actually have two adjectives. We have dark and eerie. When you have a list, just focus on the first one. And you could say dark, eerie if you're telling a story, but in a normal sentence, it's good enough to just focus on the first one, dark. Okay, so let's practice using intonation saying these two words. Normal dark, normal silently, silently. Focus silently, silently, silently. Normal, silently, focus, silently. Now let's practice focusing on the word dark. Dark, that's normal. Focus, dark, dark. Now let's read the sentence again, but we'll use the music of English. They silently walked through the dark, eerie forest. They silently walked through the dark, eerie forest. Okay, so that sounds so much better. Now, how will you make a basic yes-no question with that sentence? How will you ask a question? You have to use the question form, statement form. They walked. Question form. Did they walk? Did they walk? I'm going to write that. Did they walk? Okay, that's the question form. What color is did? What color is did? It's green. It's in the simple past. And what color is walk? Is it red? Is it purple? It's yellow, because when you make a question with the verb to do, when you make a negative with the verb to do, the other verb is always yellow. It's always in that simple form. Okay, so now let's make our question. Did they silently walk through the dark, eerie forest? Did they silently walk through the dark, eerie forest? How will you answer no to that question? No. No, they did not. No, they did not. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't walk. No, they didn't walk. No, they didn't silently walk through the dark, eerie forest. In our negative, what color is didn't? Did. It's green. And what color is walk? Walk is yellow, because when you make a question or a negative with the verb to do, the other verb is always in the yellow form. I'll tell you 1,000,000 times, and you'll practice 1,000,000 times, and eventually you will stop putting it in the wrong form. It's yellow. No, they didn't silently walk through the dark, eerie forest. Let's make a where they walk question. Where they walk. How will you do that? You have to use the question form. So we have they walked. That's the statement form. Question form. Did they walk? Where? Where did they walk? Where did they walk? Where did they silently walk? Where did they silently walk? Let's say home. Okay, not very creative, sorry. They silently walked home. All right, well, that's the end of today's lesson. We're practicing simple past, making questions and answers, practicing accent reduction and listening and speaking. We're practicing everything, and we will continue. This is number 13. We will continue practicing simple past until number 20, and then we will move to future, will and going to. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you come back tomorrow when we do episode number 14 and we continue making questions and negatives in the simple past, fixing all those little bad mistakes and eliminating your accent by using intonation. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.